Hello and welcome to Third Act Film. Today we'll be discussing which franchises went too far and at what point do we feel they should have ended. Here with me is Todd James.
Hello.
And I'm James Forbes.
Hello, James.
I'd just like to mention that this topic was actually suggested to us by one of our subscribers, Matt, King of the North.
Hi, Matt.
And he suggested this to us, and he also jumped the gun and he said that we would probably mention Star Wars. Us? Dissing Star Wars?
No, it's never happened before.
So my first suggestion is Star Wars.
I thought you were above that sort of tactic.
No,
Anyway,
it should have ended at the third one. And it should
The
at
third
sixth
one?
Wait a sec. It should have ended at Return of the Jedi.
Okay,
Return of the Jedi.
that's a film.
It should have ended at that point. They'd done a brilliant trilogy. It was, I would be talking differently if the prequels were, even half decent. But the first two are just so awful.
So you would be willing to give up Episode 7, Rogue One, Episode 8, Boba Fett, Han Solo spin-off, Episode 9, and any future ones if it meant you never had to watch Clone Wars?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You would. You would happily
I'm
never have a new Star Wars film.
I am really excited for this new Star Wars.
Right.
We've both recently just seen a new trailer, but by the time this is out, it's been out for a while. But
yeah. You would give up any new content if it meant you didn't have to watch anymore.
I didn't think this through, did I?
No, you didn't think it through for 1 second.
I'm gonna have to.
Are you going to retract your statement?
No, it's crap. I don't know. Anyway, let's not
Moving
dwell on that.
Before we spend 20 minutes debating that one topic.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one. The Middle-earth films. So I'm talking Lord of the Rings trilogy, Hobbit trilogy. So I really like Desolation of Smaug. And I think Battle of Five Armies is all right. And Unexpected Journey, that's the first one, isn't it? You haven't seen any of them, I don't know, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I know the names.
But I would just be happier with it if it was just the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like, just standing alone as, like, possibly the best trilogy of all time.
What if they didn't do a Hobbit story, and what is rumoured that they're going to do next, that they just did another Middle-earth story, like one of the legends that have been proposed?
I don't care. Obviously, I'm going to watch it if it happens, because, money. But I'm happy with it as it is. Nothing that makes money will ever be left alone again because of the way Hollywood is.
Yeah.
But,
oh no! Hollywood likes making money.
I know.
And employing people.
I know.
Giving people work.
The
devils.
That thing you see at the end of films. This film's put in 13,000 jobs. Like, no, none of it.
Yeah, stop making money.
I mean, of course I'll see it, and I do like the Hobbit trilogy, but I would just
think it was perfect by the end of Return of the
I didn't
Jedi.
Finish Return of the Jedi, apparently.
What was the last one called? It was Return of the King.
Return of the King, yeah.
Return of the Jedi, Return of the King?
Great. It's basically the same thing. Just when it ended, I was excited for The Hobbit as films, a film as it was back then. But I'd just be happy. I wasn't like unhappy with the state of my life after Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what you got for me next? You got any more suggestions?
Have I got any more suggestions?
Yes.
For trilogies that should have ended?
Well, not necessarily trilogy.
Franchises.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Okay.
We do talk about Transformers quite a bit, don't we?
We have discussed Transformers.
So Transformers should have ended after the first Transformers.
Okay.
It was half decent, and I kind of would prefer to have the feeling of, it's such a shame they stopped Transformers. There was some real potential there. They could have done it better. You know what?
We just learned Bumblebee can talk.
Yeah.
I want to know what happens.
What happens next? Like, what's going to happen between Megan Fox and
Shia
LaBeouf? Like, what's going to happen? I would much
What is Tyrese Gibson doing now?
I'd much rather have that feeling that this is potential loss,
then the feeling of disappointment every 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I disagree because I like all of them.
Yeah. I don't
Even
know how.
though I appreciate their complete tut.
Yeah.
But I can't really disagree though because they are bad.
Yeah.
I just like robots fighting. But yeah, in a way, because the first one is as well the only one that I watch and I'm like, what a good film.
Mm.
It's the only one that is genuinely a good film, not just good action surrounded by terrible, terrible scenes.
Mm.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, cool.
I've got a big general sweeping one now.
Uh-oh.
All right. Disney straight to DVD sequels.
Oh.
Get rid of all of them. Mulan 2.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
they don't
interested.
go to film. They deliberately do it because they don't want to tarnish the original.
Yeah, I know.
And
so
still make money.
just don't tarnish the original.
Yeah, but they've already got...
I don't want to see The Lion King 3 or The Lion King 2.5. I don't want to see Aladdin 4, Jafar's Revenge. Like, I don't want to see Cinderella 8, The Mice Cinderella. If any of these are real
Cinderella
films,
Returns.
it is a complete accident.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. Either do it properly or don't do it. Children will survive without having, like, I don't know, The Hunchback of Notre Dame 6. This time he's hunchbackier.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need these films. Stop it.
I've got to disagree with this one. Okay. It is just... It's straight to video anyway, and it's for that small audience who are like, oh, I really want to see more. They pay that extra to go see it without it taking up cinema space. You know what I mean? Like, you're not, oh my God, this is Lion King 2. It must be good. It's out in theatres. And then you go see it and like, oh, well, that was pants. They're not trying to entice you in with the name. They're just saying, for those who want it, you have the option to watch more. And it's mainly for kids anyway. And they have really typically simpler storylines.
So your argument is that no one's really forcing me to watch it.
Yeah.
But that could be made for any...
No. Going back to my original suggestion of Star Wars,
yeah,
you had Star Wars, you're like, oh, this is amazing, this is great. And then you hear there's more. You see the trailers. The trailers for Star Wars Episode 1 were insane.
They were good.
When he lifts... We've said this before, haven't we? When he lifts up the lightsaber and then another end comes out, you're just mind blown.
Yeah.
But that kind of got everyone to go and see it. But if they had just done Episode 1 on DVD, they probably would have still been a lot of hype.
You mean like the Clone Wars? Not the Clone Wars, the film.
The TV series, yeah.
Which is actually pretty good.
But that's pretty good, yeah. Which is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Disagree with me, but I'm right, I'm sure.
Wow, brilliant.
What else have you got for me?
Another franchise, one that I really like, Alien.
I was thinking about that. I'm curious what your suggestion is for where it should have ended.
It should... It should have ended at number 2. Number 2 was brilliant. It ended. There we go. And
right.
I don't...
They got away. They're all fine.
No one got... Like, one person got away, yeah.
No.
Well, 2 people got away.
3 people got away.
Sorry,
Spoilers for Alien, by the way. Aliens, I should say.
3 people got away. No, you're right, yeah. Well... But then that's the other thing with
Alien 3.
With Alien 3, they retcon all of that, and they're like, only one person actually got away. The rest of you are gone.
All dead.
Yeah,
yeah.
And that's what I kind of would like to avoid. I wish they'd ended at number 2. Great sequence at the end there, and then just left it, and then you would just been like, oh, I wonder where they're going now, because they ended Alien 1. That could have been finished.
Yeah,
and they didn't have to do any more, and then they kind of managed to build this really good story for the second one, but it just wasn't repeated in the third one. You know, I love David Fincher, but he, at the time, I would love for him to do another one now.
If they announced him doing Alien like 8 now, whatever it would be.
If he had a chance to redeem himself,
yeah.
Maybe that's another video. But
yeah, I kind of get that, but I also Alien 3 is okay. It gets a lot of flack, but I think it's alright. Alien 4, I really like.
Yeah.
Or Alien Resurrection.
Yeah.
And that would also mean you don't want Prometheus, you don't want Alien Paradise Lost, you don't want... No. I'd be happy if there were no more Alien sequels, to be fair.
If it was just after Alien 2, we'd just sit back and like, oh, that was a good 2 films.
Yeah, true, actually. Yeah. You've convinced me. Even though I like the other ones, you have convinced me. Alright. Much like your Transformers suggestion,
is it?
I'm going to throw out Taken.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Terminator. You said the T, and I was like, what, Terminator?
Wow, you thought a lot in that one syllable. No, it's, Taken. Everyone loves Taken. Apart from maybe, like, Romanian crime lords who are like, you're giving us a bad name.
Yeah.
But, just one of the best action films of the last 10 years, followed up by two of the worst action films of the last 10 years.
Especially Tak 3N.
Tak 3N, yeah. I haven't even seen Taken 2, but I just know. The fact that people say Taken 3 is better than it, I can't. My mind can't go there. I can't do it to my body.
You would much rather they just had done Taken and for us to just sit there and be like, if only. I think sometimes it is that thought of if only they had continued is better than the reality sometimes.
Yeah.
With a lot of the suggestions we've given today, we just want to get that back and just be like...
speculation rather than disappointment.
Like there's Ex Machina, one of my favourite films this year.
Yeah.
If they did I like this feeling of, they could continue it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had like...
The next chapter, so interesting.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever see it.
Don't you dare make it.
Yeah.
But let me think about it and enjoy that little moment to myself. But I agree with Taken. That's a good choice.
Thank you.
Thank
you, James.
And thank you guys for listening. Now, if you have a suggestion for another topic, can you please email us? I'm going to put an email here.
Right
at hello@thirdactfilm.com.
Great.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a name for the beginning bit, so I was just like, hello.
Okay.
And email us in, or you can, leave a comment on the video, and then it'll be one of the topics that we'll talk about next.
If it's good.
Wow.
I mean,
Well, since when you got picky?
Well, if you're not going to be like, I want to know what your favourite curtains are in films. I'm not going to be like, I loved the drapes in, like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah. Suggestions are welcome because it stops us having to think of stuff as well. So.
I kind of like that curtain idea.
Okay, coming next week. The best curtains in movies.
Maybe not curtains, but like mise en scene.
Okay.
Like what was the... Anyway, thank you for listening, guys.
Thanks a lot, guys.
That's been Todd James.
That was me. And that's James Forbes. I'm pointing at him right now, but you can't see. Thanks a lot for listening, guys. Bye.
Bye. You don't want to be rained by fire. And it's...
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't. Machines plugged in to believe that they are the machines who have the humans plugged in. Big stuff in Transformers that is all kind of swept under the rug because Dinobots.